calling them robot dicks.
Call him robot penis.
All right.
We do need to get our merch going. Sweat equity merch.
Yeah, you're right. I want a shirt.
Merch is kind of like, to me, is like doing these selfie video marketing videos on LinkedIn. It's like, if you don't do it right, it can look like shit.
Yeah, I know.
Or inauthentic or disingenuous.
Yeah, people telling me my Forest Hills dental design wasn't cool. I'm like, what do you want from me?
Oh, really?
You know, it's like,
People that you work with?
people that I know. No. Well, they don't get
You know what they need to do? They need to give you a hottie toddy.
Yeah.
You gotta officially get the show started with a good hottie toddy and get fired up.
All right, I don't want to do the whole thing.
Yeah, that horn is too
Over
long. You gotta get the Price is Right horn going slow.
I have the Price is Right
going
one.
fast.
I just don't want you. I don't want you to enjoy it.
Well,
we made it all the way through the credits, the opening credits of BoJack Horseman.
yeah, I love that show because it gets deep. It gets real deep. And I know we were talking about this before we started, but you don't love cartoon so much, but you're getting into Rick and Morty. I think
Yeah.
your next move, it's not as cerebral, but it is. It's not a good sell to go, hey, they talk about depression and anxiety. And
Hey, if you can make anything
and
funny.
sad shit. Well, I think, all right, so comedy is about contrast and conflict, right? If
Sure.
you really want to break it down. And here's what I tell everybody.
That's why I bust your balls all the time.
Yeah. You need a valley to have a peak. You need drama. You need some situation to be in to make it funny. That's why, like, when the most fucked up shit's happening, sometimes I'll just start laughing, and it's not very good.
I know. I'm the same way.
But it's not because I'm a dick. It's just because it's like, your body doesn't know how to cope with stuff sometimes.
I mean, one of the funniest things I've ever seen was my dad getting pissed at the golf course and throwing his club in a tree.
Well, that shit.
And his friends are all like, oh, and I'm laughing,
So it's-
cackling.
you're breaking it down because it's funny because that's not normal behavior,
yeah.
right?
And it's my dad, so I was like,
Well, I took a second city writing class in LA when I was like, I don't know, 24, and they broke that down the first like 10 minutes of a 12-week class or whatever, and I was like, that totally makes sense. They
Yeah.
go, look at every sitcom, right? And look at every sitcom. You're either the normal person, you're the protagonist, you're the normal person, and everybody else is crazy around you,
right.
or you're crazy and everybody else is normal.
Yeah.
And that's how almost every sitcom is set up.
Yeah, you need a static compared to the whatever it is.
Well, when we get we get a lot of comedy like potential projects to work on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we've been asked to punch up something or potentially write sketches or commercials or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I tell them like, you need Eric to edit it because editing's like really secretly.
Oh, video editing.
Video
for
editing
comedy.
for comedy is really hard, and if you can do it, you can do it, but it's not something that's easily learned. You have to have like a good acumen to see it.
Like you have to if you have a video editor, everybody who's editing video on comedies that you like is a funny guy.
Right.
Has to be. He has to have some kind of chops to understand.
Or the funny guy comes in and talks to the editors and goes, "What the fuck are you doing?
Right.
You chopped off this scene that sets up everything."
Yeah. But they don't want to have to do that, so the good ones are already funny.
So why are we talking about comedy for this kind of show? Because comedy gets the most shares.
Yeah.
If you make a funny digital ad, like Geico, as much as shit, like you probably would think, they do a really good job of getting those interstitial 5-second ads. I think.
They're great. They probably
to
have the
a
best
broad audience.
Yeah.
I think they do, like, if you really break it down, they probably do it the best.
Yeah, because they do legit funny stuff, and then they have like the gecko. It's not funny, but it's for the old people to remember it, or a kid.
Sticking power.
Yeah.
It's not funny to us, but you ever been to like an airport and you see a guy? I saw a guy laughing at like a commercial at the Atlanta airport, and I was like, oh, he laughs at the gecko.
That's
shit.
my wife.
No
my
way.
wife.
No
yes,
way. She's better than that.
No.
I don't believe it.
I love it about her.
My dentist?
It's my favorite thing is watching her, like
The gecko?
not the gecko.
Oh.
The one that comes to mind. There's a Maytag repairman one where the guy like is carrying the actual repairman on his back, like back to back upstairs.
Huh.
It's a funny visual, like a smirk maybe. Nikki's laughing her ass off.
No way.
Yes,
That commercial is
fun.
so like vanilla.
I know.
So there's no like with that one. If we're doing conflict, that's like a 3 out of 10, right? Like,
Yes.
that's weird. It's a little esoteric, but it's not so against the grain.
Yeah, you're not going to get the big laugh off of something like that. It's like a
I'm
wavelength.
hoping that's mom brain. I'm hoping that's not her forever.
Well, when she's in a good mood, she's laughing at a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but like that time when you're like delirious, usually like traveling and you're kind of delirious because your brain's all messed up from being in different time zones and stuff. You're punchy, and you'll just laugh at like the most ridiculous shit.
Sure, but I mean,
but that's not funny. Like,
there's a long history of this. It's pretty well established. She's a simpleton.
I don't like this. Anyway,
Oh, 'cause
speaking of
she's your
funny,
dentist?
yeah, because I don't want my dentist to have a bad comedy opinion.
I know. Well, for me, I'm like, oh God, she married me because I'm funny.
Oh yeah,
Is that what?
that's gonna be tough.
That's what really where my
You
head
need a
went.
comedy intervention, I think.
Me?
Yeah, to her.
Okay.
No. No, you're good.
I'll
She-
have a
she needs
breakdown.
No, but I think she likes the I'd call it like advanced stuff, like Rick and Morty. I
Well,
think
yeah.
it's like really meta.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. She found out about Rick and Morty, and it's nonstop now. Because I mean, she's obviously smart, but the cartoons for her too. I mean,
She's got range.
well, for me, like cartoons, I don't get into the cartoons because I think I'm more of a fan of comedy acting. Like seeing a person
Yeah.
do the whatever it is on top of whatever funny line it is. Like I feel like there's going to be something
How about
lost.
this? But you have boundaries with people, with humans, whereas the cartoon world, like BoJack Horseman, is one of my favorites because of the writing, and they just have really like dad pun. Like they'll get Amy Sedaris, who's one of the main characters on there, and they'll have her
Love
say
her.
like the biggest tongue twisters for no reason,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, why do they even do that? But I love it.
I know, but for like you and I,
Yeah.
we're the type that are like,
No,
we like that sort of weird
But there's more of us out there.
challenge. I know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Spe-
just something that I'm getting into it more.
Well, speaking of comedy, our buddy Matt Fernandez just got his special on Amazon. Friend of the program. He'll
Amazon
come-
Prime.
He's supposed to come on. We botched that as a guest. He was supposed to come on before he shot it, but
Well, now it's out. Now's when you really need to promote it. So
I was Googling it to find the link, and he's on the Tampa Bay Times, which is, we're in a small city, small metropolis, but that is one of the best papers in the country. With a bunch of Pulitzers.
yeah, but they did something a while back. Tampa Bay Times they broke a big story. What was it? Help me.
They've done I mean, the
Recently.
the general, who's the general that cheated on his wife.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Was that it? Yeah, I think it was actually.
Yeah, that was here.
But yeah, one of
Shout
the
out
few
to-
that still does good journalism.
Shout out to Paul Guzzo, writer over there. We need to get him on as a guest. He's
Over
from-
where? Oh, Tampa Bay Times.
Yeah, but they're Amazon. He said he's happy with the way it turned out. I looked at it; it looks awesome. He
Yeah.
self-produced it, and it's not. When you hear guys talking about self-producing their own special, like they usually already they're loaded.
Right.
Like they're usually on a show, or they're having income come from somewhere. Matt is like literally, not to say he's like a broke ass hoe, but I'm saying like
He
he's
can't
just
buy
a
the
regular
best
dude.
of the best,
So he's a regular dude, but his shit is so good. If you go on his Twitter account, it's Fat Hernandez.
Yep.
Just to,
FATT.
yeah.
Hernandez, just the way it sounds.
So
I mean, his tweets. He's
top
been
10.
Yeah, he's
It's
a
weird.
Twitter big time guy.
he's up there with the Sulk, and I'm trying to. Who else is good? I don't go on Twitter much anymore.
Me neither.
But the special's called "Why Does Everyone Hate My Mirror?" It's got fucking cool like '90s style artwork, like '90s rock band,
Yeah.
like crazy artwork.
Yeah. Shot in Ybor City.
Shot 2 blocks away.
I think I can
We
see the
point
building
it,
from
yeah.
where I'm sitting.
Yeah, in the Rock Brothers Brewery.
Awesome spot.
And like I was saying before we started, narcissistically, I want to shoot my own now. I have a lot of material. I haven't been getting up, but I have all this chunk of material that I feel like
You've got enough to at least you do like
can
an
do-
hour and a half. We shoot it twice.
You
wear
and-
the same clothes.
you and Damien direct
and we
it.
chop it together for an hour.
You and
Take all
Damien
the
of
good
208, y'all produce and direct it.
Yeah.
We put a fuckload of Mevo cameras and they don't work last second.
I'm using Mevos. Get the fuck out of here.
We do it for
Mevo.
coverage.
I don't even want them in the
What
building.
if we live streamed it? That'd be an interesting.
That is a new take.
That's a good gimmick.
Live streaming is the next,
All right,
generation.
So that's how we have to do it because I think we need some kind of hook to market. If I do it, I'd say, I bet in 6 months we could probably make this happen.
Then we would go to the Sling studio and use legit cameras off of the Sling.
But I'm saying, what if we March could be doable. It's not like I have to do as much. I got to get up, but like
you need to practice.
I mean, I have a bunch. I do a lot of crowd work too, and we could shoot several shows and then cut that up. But I think it would be interesting to do a live stream.
Do you want to do any crowd work?
But that's what
for
I'm
a
good
special?
But
yeah, it's tough though.
But no one does it in their specials, and we have to be a little avant-garde anyway. If it's good, it stays in a final cut, you know?
Todd Barry did a whole special. All he did was crowd work.
I love
Did you see that?
I love crowd work. Speaking of which, I did taught a class at University of Tampa on Thursday and bombed.
Really? I didn't even ask you how
it was
went.
8 a.m.
I'm sorry. So I wasn't supposed to, but I was trying to make my way over there. Probably would have went a little bit.
I didn't
to have
push hard
somebody-
because I found out it wasn't a big class. I thought it was an auditorium class. It was, in my head, I was speaking to 300 kids. It was really 25 in one of the smaller breakout rooms.
Were they paying attention?
Because I was like, are you guys paying attention? But I didn't.
Dad mode.
I realized, like, no, I was all like, I stayed up till 4 working the night before. I got up at 5 and got the kids' stuff ready for school and all that. Got what I could do before I left. So I was already kind of like punchy. And then I wrote it like a top 10. What advice would I give myself at 20? Which is kind of a corny.
I could have helped you out big time.
Well,
sorry.
I can read it out loud in a second, but it was one of those things where it was like, I totally ditched it as soon as I started. I walked in late. And I walked in trying to get our other Mevo camera to sync up with my phone while walking with like all my shit. So I look like I'm homeless and just fucking scattered. And there's crap everywhere.
I'm
and
a businessman.
And I'm sweaty because I got lost. I didn't know the map online is like a PDF. And it doesn't really tell you where to go. So I was like, I walked like 3 extra blocks and it's hot as shit in Florida still.
Oh, and I get so much, like, if I'm sweating and then something like that happens and I'm late for something.
Oh, dude, just pour. I look like like cocaine.
Oh,
like,
you would. I would have been awful if that would have been me. I would have totally.
I kind of wish
bitched
y'all
out.
were there to see me just walking in sweaty. I was like, I hope you guys aren't sitting there already. But I did. I brought it all together. I think at the end, I kind of taught the sales funnel, marketing funnel. We may be able to go over that, just because that's an easy thing. Once someone told me that like 10 years ago, a lot of stuff clicked for business, basically. But bombed, and then I tried to
Did
bring.
you have like candy bars to throw people when they got the right answer?
I wish I had koosh balls. I wish I had something. I didn't have anything. I could.
Damn.
I brought up my.
I got some kick-ass Nerf guns you could use.
I had told them, like, you guys, I didn't realize this is the 8 a.m. class, and you probably zoned out. And they're like, their faces were like, and I was like, look, here's the deal. You guys have no skills, so you need to acquire skills. I wish I did that. I could have been AdWords certified 7 years ago, and I just did it.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid. By the way, if you want to get AdWords certified, you can literally, all the answers are online on YouTube videos, I found out. So if you want to just hack that and do
I know. When I saw that, I was like, man, what's the point of me even taking this shit?
Well, here's what my point was. You need those badges. You need those certifications on your resume, on your LinkedIn profile. They matter. They don't matter to us. They're stupid images.
I know, but I'm Mr. Manager. I don't need to. What do I need that for?
Because
I'm putting that on
you never know
everything.
down the line,
Whoa.
though.
You get that high pitch? Okay. Just me then. All right, it's gone.
You never know down the line, like, how that might help. And if you're already 90% the way there, you might as well just do it. Like, I should do a Hootsuite one.
I know. And I think part of the reason why I don't do it is because you keep saying I should do it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I gotta
I'm
really
not
stop
the man.
this. I know. I gotta stop raging against the machine that doesn't exist.
I've got that same muscle too. I try to fight against it nowadays.
I know.
Like I'm like, he's giving you good advice. Take
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Like the wellness stuff you tell me, I'm like, my instinct is to go no,
Not being a dick.
and then I'm like, all right, no, listen to him. But
So the
I
class.
one thing that fucking blew my mind is I was like, I tried to weave in some, not a joke, but something kind of just like sticking, and I was like, Business 101. I heard from a big boy in an interview like when I was like 15. He was interviewed on MTV, and he said business is just
Are you talking about Big Boy from the Big Timers?
from Outkast.
Outcast?
Yeah.
Same. Got it. Go ahead.
And so I was like, that was actually a nice. That's gonna dovetail right into this
Good.
this fail.
Because they
I
didn't
had.
know who it was.
They didn't know who Big Boy was, and I was like, he said,
Boy.
Business 101 is fulfilling a need. You do it with
Mhm.
drugs. You can be a best drug dealer. You're fulfilling a need.
Mhm.
People want these drugs, and I thought I was like being kind of witty,
Yeah.
or like just glib with them, just to
Edgy.
like get their attention. And I was
I'm
like,
cool.
Wait, you guys know who Big Boy is, right? And they're like, and I'm like,
I
wait.
imagine he's some kind of large child.
I was like, you guys know who Outkast is? Outkast, like maybe the best rap group, best like.
Society has a lot of outcasts.
And they're like, no,
a
these
large
kids aren't.
child is
I like
probably
the
at
kids.
the top of the list.
I could tell I could hang with them, but they're not like, they're not the picture of what the media portrays college kids as, sensitive snowflakes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a very small portion of kids nowadays, like that are so sensitive they need coloring books and like
Yeah.
this safe
You just
space
hear
shit.
about those more.
Yeah, it's
because
just
they're-
salacious.
Yeah.
So they didn't know who
ridiculous.
Outkast was, and then that got me kind of mad, like dad mad,
Yeah.
not real mad. And then
Stop what you're doing.
Then I got my only laugh I was like, you guys really don't fucking know who Outkast is? That's insane. And I was like, how did y'all get look?
Were you cursing actually?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the teacher's cool. She's gonna come on this podcast.
Oh, okay.
She's doing a big. She's doing a big research project about B2B social media and advertising, and that's how I got. I was a candidate for the questionnaire
I see.
she was doing, so that's how we started talking. And so she didn't care, and that dovetailed into me going, What are you guys doing? You guys don't know who Outkast is? Like, I'm not asking you who the Monkees. Like, I'm asking like the Bee Gees or something like that. Is Outkast or the best? And
Yeah.
I looked up their discography later, and it's like, oh, they haven't really done that much. If you're 19,
Yeah.
they haven't
You
really
mean
done.
Andre 3000, the actor?
They haven't done. Yeah, they haven't done anything since like those kids were 12. So
Really?
Something
I
like
mean,
that.
What is
Speaker box and-
When's the last time Andre 3000 was in a movie? I know he was in Tropic.
Jimi Hendrix
What
one.
was it? Yeah. Okay. That's newer. I don't know.
But anyway, so I was like, what are you? Look, I get that this school is just a haven for you guys. Were you guys from the Northeast? You have a lacrosse stadium in Florida. No one plays lacrosse here. It's not our thing. Like UT, you guys fucked up in another state like Connecticut and came down here because the place looks fucking fancy, but you guys are basically in adult rehab right now.
Yes.
And they all laughed at that, and I was
That's
like,
good.
yeah, you're laughing because this shit's true.
Yeah, they're looking around like, yeah, I'm not allowed at any colleges in my state.
So I was 1 for 39 on
Okay.
my jokes with them, but that was the only one because I hated on them.
Yeah.
I should have roasted them.
My advice would have been quit college. Get the fuck out of here. You don't need this.
I wanted to. At the same time, I learned a lot in my undergrad. I do think the Business 101 classes are something a lot of people don't know. You know,
There's definitely more useful things in college compared to like high school, where it's like
I would say just don't be lazy with your time. I told them like time is the biggest thing I took for granted at y'all's age, and now that I have 2 kids, it's like, oh shit. When you get married, your time gets cut dramatically, and then you have kids and buy a house or whatever you're doing. Like your time just goes.
yeah,
I always talk about guys with sports they like. Like I used to watch, hockey and baseball and stay up to date with almost every sport. And like, I don't know anything going on now.
yeah, me too.
I didn't know I didn't know the baseball playoffs were going on.
I know. Well, I mean, I do fantasy baseball all year, and then the playoffs start. I'm like, I don't care. If the Rays aren't in it, I don't care.
Shout out to podcast I helped get off the ground called CMO Suite. It'll be launching on Monday. CMO Suite with Sean Halter. Sean Halter.
How do you spell sweet?
Like the C-suite, play on that, I think.
Why not CMO sweet? Like, can't
Sweetums?
SWEET?
Because like a C-suite level executive.
Yeah, I get it. I'm
Do
saying
you?
it's a fucking double pun play on words, backside reach around.
I'm with you, but he's got this one. It's not going to be like Sweat Equity. Not a lot of dick jokes going on, but I will say I did it at a discount forum because I wanted to figure out how to package us to help other people get their podcast started.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to start offering some kind of package on our site where we can consult via Skype or whatever, Zoom, and show people what to do.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to physically be there. I realized I was doing roadie work after a while. And I was like, what am I doing?
Well,
but
I don't want anybody else to have to experience the frustrations we've experienced with this shit. Now that we're finally getting it on lockdown and all that.
It's called wisdom, right?
Yes.
Knowledge times experience. We've ascertained amount through trial and error, right? And this is like a cheat code if you want to save a lot of time, and we can get like a better setup than ours for. I think I got it under $1,000.
Yeah, I believe that.
I figured out like, here's like you want to have it kind of like this, but a little bit better. The Mevo camera was the thing that was the most expensive, and then everything you can buy that used.
Yeah, but I mean for like $3,000 out the door.
Yeah,
you
but
get
I mean,
that shit
but
ballin'.
you want to start a podcast because it's got a low barrier to entry. You don't want to spend a lot, but I do want to package something towards maybe more business, like people that want to do their own in their office.
And the fact that it's video.
Yeah,
Video podcast or whatever you want to.
Streaming
We should
show.
come up with a new name.
it's a streaming show, and then eventually we'll do a swipe-in show.
Yeah.
Love line for business, baby.
Yeah. I remember. Do you?
I haven't read that email.
What about
yet.
that? Yeah.
So we got an email.
Go to the mailbag.
We were on Product Hunt. I submitted us on Product Hunt. I had a nerd boner for those that haven't heard me guffaw over Product Hunt.
Sorry, I just hadn't played any, and I got to push the buttons.
Yeah,
every once in a
you
while.
got a quota. Product Hunt! I love Product Hunt. It has been, when I've been telling y'all about apps on the other episodes or any websites I find out about, it's lately mostly been from just scrolling through that every day. So it's like a news feed of like 20 different websites or apps. I use it for productivity reasons.
But you can ask questions to the community.
To the
What's the
maker.
best? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, and you can upvote like Reddit.
Right.
And but I'll find. I saw a bunch of people submitting podcasts on there, and I was like, I wonder if we could. I wonder how hard it is to like get on there.
Right.
And then I fucked it up as far as like, I was trying to do it, and then I had a meeting, and I had like 15 minutes to do all of it. Like,
I don't know. I think it was fine. I mean,
it led to something cool like this. We've been getting some emails that we haven't read on air. I've gotten some messages that I need to just like put all together and do another mailbag. Mm-hmm. But
most of those are angry.
Angry ones are fine. I still want to do our episode making fun of the sales funnel guys. So if you guys ever see those marketing funnel ads, yeah, I hate those guys.
Holding their iPhone too close to their face, telling you how great a businessman they are.
Please tag either like if it's
Tag us on Facebook,
Instagram, tag the podcast or us.
our personal news feeds. We don't give a shit.
I want to pull all
Tag
those
it.
videos. We'll do like a your mom's house style video kind of episode where we're looking at all these. We don't have people who are like giving 4 strokes and talking about like cracked out talking about jizzing, but you never
Call me
know.
on out.
But I want to. My thing with those guys is they're just disingenuous, and I think we were talking about it right before we started, or right when we started, that doing your own like marketing. We both have an issue of like promoting ourselves, promoting this podcast, and hopefully our new intern Joseph will he'll be able to kind of kick us in gear a little bit.
Yeah.
And so my thing is like I feel like a douche-tard when I'm trying to like be like, hey guys, here's what we're doing today. But at the same time, I get really frustrated. No one knows what we do.
I know.
And my whole thing was to show people that there's humans in the United States that are actually working on your work.
Yeah. We have pride.
It's not kicked out to the Philippines for dollars, like $1 an hour.
That's a good angle.
Well, that's what the vision of this place was, to go like web.com had a good idea. Like, we're going to target small, medium businesses, and then we're going to help you get your shit like up and running.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where it started. I wanted to bring a high-end customer service to digital services.
Yeah.
I think we're getting there, using a lot of video. And now that I've got some visual boards on real-time board, I think that's going to help. Anyway, got a really funny email and helpful email from Nick A. And I guess this is like a couple hours ago. He said he found us some Product Hunt, and the subject line is, in parentheses, Gary V voice, so I got to do a Gary V impression.
Oh, good.
Hey, bro. Fucking Sweat Equity Podcast, bro. Are you in it? Are you doing this?
Yeah, Gary, give it to us. Read the email.
We're not bros. You don't have my number. You didn't send me the product.
Yep. Read it, Gary.
I can't read out loud in general, so like I can't do that impression. But hey, I'm Nick. I'm a developer, internet marketing idiot in Bradenton. That's like an hour south of here, near Sarasota. Randomly stumbled upon your podcast via Product Hunt, and I just wanted to say it's very entertaining. Hey, thanks, Nick. If you ever need another idiot on the show, I'd love to join you guys. Possibly. I don't know. We don't have much criteria, but we can definitely get you on a Skype one day, or keep asking questions. People send us questions. Like,
Our studio is not wheelchair accessible. That's one.
Did you say he was crippled?
No, I'm just saying that's criteria one.
Okay. Yeah, we
is it? No, we have an elevator, don't we?
No, it's been broken for 5 months.
Ooh, I might have just got.
The ADA might get after us.
No, this building's probably grandfathered in. It's old as shit.
It is, and we can. I've actually picked up someone in a wheelchair to bring him up the stairs with someone else.
Wow, humble brag.
You know, I'm a hero. Not all heroes wear capes. No, I couldn't walk past him. I couldn't Larry David that situation. I walked in, I was like, oh. Let me help you.
I didn't want to go up the stairs, sir.
No, I was like, my back hurts. I don't know what it is. I'm not much business person myself. I just have a lot of experience with WordPress, SEO mainly. Hey, maybe we can use you for as a freelancer, because we at Tocobaga, not technically associated with this podcast, but in the office, the Sweat Lodge office.
It's all one gooey mess.
It's a sister company, I'd say. I want to make sure we keep those.
I thought we were calling them brother companies.
Brosive companies.
Sure.
I just want to make sure legally those entities are different.
Yeah.
So if we ever got sued for slander, or again, yeah, it's an empty bag.
Yeah. Come at us.
Used to run private blog networks and sell links to the clients. Hey man, Nick, I appreciate this email. It actually was a good pick us up as we're prepping for by prepping I mean just putting wires everywhere, cords, messy shit. But anyway, 2 big thumbs up from me, not in a gay way, even though there's nothing wrong with gay shit. I love that email.
Yes.
I love it. He also showed me something fucked up on our website, which I really appreciate.
Yeah. Well, that one was weird. And that website I don't mess with.
He gave a screenshot, and then it was a screenshot of just this one marketing assistant that we were working with at one time. And I have no idea why her picture's on our site.
Yeah.
So I deleted all of that because we have a much-needed homepage revamp coming. But yeah, man, send us any questions. I feel
it helps to be nice to us to get it read.
I mean, if you're gonna be
unless you're funny,
like if you're gonna try to be funny and be kind of a dick, just do some parentheses or emojis or something. Like do the side note.
Yeah, the Gary V voice.
Yeah, like this is nice. A perfect email to send.
Gotcha.
Or like put emojis after something so we know you're fucking around.
Right.
That should be. I've gotten more fights about texts and how people read them.
I know.
than anything in my life in the last like 5 years.
Yeah, because then it's like, well, you texted me.
Okay.
Yeah, you said it
I
like
texted
this.
you, okay.
I didn't say it like anything.
Okay.
It's in fucking text.
Right.
I try to write like a asexual fucking legal assistant.
Right.
Like-
Robot. Yeah. AI.
Here is I try to write Hemingway short sentences if I can. You know, like
That's setting the bar pretty high.
just keep it short because I ramble. And I know that, and I'll give way too much detail that isn't necessary.
Yes.
But I think that's good for stories and jokes and podcasts.
Sure.
It's not great for like sending like administrative shit. Like if I'm sending you something, it's like this is done, we
Right.
need to do this by this, and try to keep it very like concise if I can.
Yes. What were we talking about?
I don't know. This is more of like a rambling man.
Just letting it
Mailbag?
rip today. Yeah.
Well, I went out last night with a bunch of friends and was starting to get talked to a buddy of mine that was asking. He was telling me about he's doing sales for. Shout out to Mr. Jack Waters, and he was telling me that he listens to the podcast and loves it. And I was like,
What's up, Jack?
I'm all ears,
Appreciate
baby.
it. Yeah.
But I was like, look, man, send us questions because we love. Like that's the reason we're doing this. Is like, I give advice people don't ask for all the
It
time.
really is like if you don't even actually have to listen to it. If you just tell us that you do and you want to get our attention, you got
That's fine.
us.
Yeah, play to our
Like,
ego.
yeah, exactly.
So I told him
it's a
like
good life lesson in general.
he's selling Pandora ad space.
Oh, thank God! I think you say the bracelets.
no, the turquoise ones.
all the 60-year-old ladies.
Oh man,
but do you have
New
this
Mexico
charm for it?
ladies? Yeah.
Far too many beads and leathers.
So he was basically telling me like it's a tough. They just got bought out by Sirius.
Right.
So we talked about corporate consolidation and how you have to like kind of keep your eye on that as an employee, you know, like because shit's gonna change. So you have to always kind of have if you're in some kind of tech world, corporate consolidation is gonna be there. So you always have to keep your eye on something else.
Yeah, that's true. And they're never adding employees. I mean, unless there's some sort of new technology that they need to have a new wing on the
Right.
building for. It's always streamlining.
Yeah.
Oh, we can combine these things, boom, boom,
automation.
boom, make more money now.
And Pandora's they were like one of the first. They were like the pioneer of like AI kind of technology
Yeah.
on a consumer level, I'd say, like consumer entertainment level.
Yeah, I mean, just figuring out what you like and stuff. Do you know if they used? I wonder how they did it. Like if it's analyzing the music itself, or just like what the people choose. Like if somebody says they like this, and this, these 3 different songs, they use that, or they use the music itself, and compare like the beats per minute compared to.
I want to say the first because I remember they
gotta be
used,
all that,
they
I
used
guess.
the Human Genome Project. I think they used to call it like. So when I had my first real job at a mutual fund company in like 07, 06, I was 21 or whatever. I would listen to Pandora all day until like it ran out of the free space or whatever. Like
Till all of your fast forwards were ran out.
yeah, pretty much. So I would listen to that, and then
Skips.
I'd flip over to Yahoo Radio until that ran out, and then I'd listen to podcasts when those were starting up. It's like Bill Simmons' podcast just started,
Yeah.
and I'd listen to Corolla on the radio in the morning. That started my boner for him, but
Right.
for both those guys. But what I was gonna say is, I think it did it like a daisy chain of musicians. So if I like Randy Rogers band, it's a country band from Austin.
Never heard of it.
Well, it's Texas country. That's all you need to know, right? So it goes, okay, well, the people that search for Randy Rogers also go for Gary Allen or something like that.
Okay.
They're both Texas
So,
country.
Yeah, they kind of played off of the similar music situation.
And then I bet they got to the beats syncing up thing because that's what radio did. They basically figured out what beats per minute is like dumb people really like,
Yeah.
and that's the music that's put on the radio now.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is weird. I feel like I like a lot of dumb people music.
you do?
I think so.
I don't think you do.
I don't know.
I don't think we have the same music taste, but I think.
Well, I don't like country like that, so.
Yeah, that's fine. But everybody goes when they do the bucket thing where they go, you like country, so you don't like any other kind of music. Like I like country and I like southern rock, and then I like rap.
Yeah.
And I like grimy Miami rap or something like that.
But there's absolutely people that you can talk to them and know that's all they like is country.
Yeah, it's a fair generalization. I'm just saying it's always funny. I talked about that too at the class. I was
Yeah.
like, look, people are going to try to bucket you, and we don't live in those buckets unless you make yourself that way.
Yeah.
Because you'll do it over time.
Yeah. People
You'll
want to
limit
be told what
yourself.
to do. People want to be led.
I almost went into this like human capacity jag, and then I was like, fuck it.
I know.
too
I was
tired.
thinking about it. If I had gone, it would have just been you and I taking turns with that advice, and these people would be like,
You probably
"What
would have
the-"
kept me in check and been like, hey, slow down.
Yeah, but
I said a lot of stuff.
I
Like,
don't
did
know.
90 minutes of material in 45 kind of thing.
Well, we were talking about maybe podcasting from it, and we could probably still do that if you're cool with the teacher or if she's cool
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
yeah. No, she's gonna be a great guest when she comes on. I'm trying to find the note. Oh, TJ, here we go. I told him a story about that mutual fund company that I worked at,
Mm-hmm.
and the best advice I got was from I think my buddy Sean Shannon. I was asking him how to do something in Excel, like a little JIT, like, hey, how do you do this VLOOKUP? And he's like, oh, let me come over there. I've told this story on here.
Yeah.
And then he came
good,
over.
though.
He came over to my
Important.
computer, typed in Google, and he's like, "Figure it out your fucking self."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my god!" I like withered. I like wanted to crawl my own asshole.
But it was good that he was kind of a dick about it too.
yeah, no,
It's
that's
kind
the
of
negative reinforcement and kind of football coaching I need sometimes.
right.
I don't need it all the time, and I don't need it at home.
Mm-hmm.
But I need it sometimes at work. It's good.
Yeah.
Working out for sure.
Yeah, exactly. There's certain times you need it.
Discipline-
Less as you get
discipline.
older. I think more when you're younger, and then as you get older. You
With
need it a little
discipline,
bit
if,
less.
if you call me out on like I thought you said you're waking up or you're eating healthy now, and I just ate a Dunkin' Donuts donut, oh so good.
Yeah.
And that shame kind of helps me.
Yeah.
But
My battery is low.
all right, 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll run through these real quick. Develop a high per hour skill. Be so good Be so good they can't fire you.
Mm-hmm.
And then know your job so well you can do it your drunkest Gasparilla drunk.
Yeah.
Which Gasparilla is like Mardi Gras for Tampa, if you don't know, but it's pirate themed. So I basically said like, be so good at whatever that skill is that you could be on autopilot because you want to be doing the thing you want to do.
Right.
Know what you don't know. Know your ego and empathy. Keep that in check.
Yep.
Know yourself.
There's
Like,
a balance there.
I told him about
Learn that
the
balance.
advanced personality questionnaire. If you want to go through our episode lists about a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
we talked about that. Take care of yourself before you can take care of others. The airplane oxygen
That's
mask.
exactly what I thought about.
Be curious. You can create curiosity.
Uh-huh.
Be
Yeah.
business curious too. Try to solve problems and go, how do I figure this out?
Right.
Artificially try to make that happen.
Yeah. Because you're never going to get better unless you teach yourself. I mean, if you don't want to know something, you're not going to know it.
Yep. This is a marketing class, so to be a good marketer, you need to be obsessed with operations for digital, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Milk all content, squeeze everything you can out of the skill or whatever you're doing.
Yep.
Try to get a real entrepreneur. I think the saying's like a marketer can sell something really well, but an entrepreneur can sell it 3 times in 3 different ways or whatever.
Yep.
Understand analysis and statistics. That's a boring one, but like and analyze yourself.
Yeah, it's
like
tough.
I've stopped doing that. What is it? The unreflected life is not worth living. Is an
Yes.
old Socrates saying.
Yep.
Socrates. And then surround yourself with positive, ambitious people.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Because you can have that downer roommate, and that could bum you out.
That shit is contagious. I don't care what they say.
And you need a catalyst roommate or good friend. The friend that mine was Chase Freeman in college. He would come in my room, wake me up, and go, "Hey man, we're gonna go karting right now. Let's go." And I'll be like, "What?" And I just go. You got to have that guy.
Yeah. I mean,
need
one of my
that
best
guy-
friends, Beto, love you, buddy. It's my guy. I mean, like the dude, we're going to build stadium seating in our apartment so that we can sit
Yes,
up above.
exa-
When we fucking went to Home Depot, bought all this shit and built it all night. And we,
He's not gonna be the most reliable guy. Like, he'll mean well, but you need the guy that just randomly will stop by and go, "Let's go do something."
right.
and I don't even know what it is, but let's go.
Right.
Yeah, and that's it. And then we're closing out.
Yeah.
You got your outro ready?
No, because I'm not good at this.
Well, to keep it BoJack Horseman, and
Let's see here.
I'm gonna have a lot more time because I got read a letter last night by my baby
Oh, you're
mama.
gonna talk about this, huh?
Yeah, my baby mama said our marriage is over.
Okay.
So it'll just help get this word out to friends and family that listen to this podcast, because I don't really want to have the conversation over. So here's your little Easter
I
egg.
could have left the room.
I know. I want it BoJack awkward. So I'm just going to stare at you and not talk.
It is awkward, though. Okay. I guess I'm in control. I can just turn it all off. Check
Okay.
us out on all iTunes and Laughable and SweatEquityPod.com. And everybody have a good afternoon, because I got to get the fuck out of here.